Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on, on. Big game, big win, clean sheet. You know, I was wrong. And I'm very happy that I was wrong. And I'm going to admit that I was wrong because I thought the most we could get out of this game was a tie. But we won the game. We won the game. We kept a clean sheet. Ruben Amorim's 50th game in charge. Funny thing is, ever since Sir Alex Ferguson left, no other manager who has managed up to 50 games has won their 50th game in charge. This is the first manager to win his 50th game in charge. I'm not saying anything. I'm not implying anything. Make of that whatever you want to. The ball is in your court. But if we go back to Sir Alex Ferguson, we were in similar situation like this, you know. Bad results. He almost got sacked, but we stuck behind him. Football is different nowadays, you know. It's a game of results, you know. When results don't go well, it affects finances massively. Football is different right now, so you cannot compare nowadays to back then. But that's just me telling you how we almost missed out on the glory days. Big goalkeepers win you games. They win you games. They keep clean sheets. You know, they get you points. They get you points. The dying minute save, I think it was the 90th minute save from Lamens. When that ball was played, when that ball was being played, like I already counted it. I knew like the clean sheet was gone. But he made the save. And that's what good goalkeepers can do. That's the difference they can make. And guess what? You can look at it and be like, even if he did not make the save, we still would have won the game. But 3 points is not enough. It is very important that you get as many goals as possible, because at some point the goal difference comes into play. You know, we are on a negative goal difference. So Manchester United, it is not good enough, and a lot of it is because of simple errors. Some of it from our goalkeepers, and that was a big moment from Lamens. You know, I'm very happy for him. I'm very, very happy for him. I don't know if it's the perfect game. I should say perfect game for him to come in, or he just stepped up and took the occasion. But I think it kind of helped that he played at home. You know, the Old Trafford crowd. That crowd this season has been bouncing. They've been getting the job done. I applaud every United fan who goes to the pitch. Unfortunately, some of us, we can't make it. But the crowd has been absolutely outstanding. They've been getting behind the players. The noise is loud. And you can see it. Old Trafford is gradually becoming, I don't want to say a fortress, because I don't think that we've brought back that fear factor to what it was. But Old Trafford is gradually becoming what it used to, where opposition fans are coming to play at Old Trafford and opposition players are coming to play at Old Trafford, and you walk in and you're scared immediately. You know, the game against Arsenal, we played well. The crowd was behind us. The one against Burnley, we won the game at home. Chelsea, we won the game at home. Now we've gone and won the game against Sunderland. So we've only lost one game at home this season. That's good. Now we need to start finding ways to replicate the home form away. It's not always easy, but it's gonna come. It is gonna come. Today, I feel like Sesko has just the past 2 games. I'm not even just going to talk about today, but the past 3 games. Let me say the past 3 games, right? Against Chelsea, against Brentford, and against Sunderland. You can see we lost the game against Brentford. But Sesko has just justified why we needed a striker. And you can come here and make the point about Højlund balling in Napoli and all of that. We know that any other league is different. It's not like he was a bad striker in Atlanta, but like Sesko has brought certain things to our game that we were lacking. You know, the header against Chelsea from Buemo to go in and leading to the Sanchez red card. Højlund could not offer those moments. The goal he scored against Brentford in the box, he hit the ball 3 times. He was at the right place at the right time. Same thing today. That is what the striker does. A striker's movements, a striker's instincts. That's what we did not have under Højlund. Højlund good player, Manchester United fan, but unfortunately sometimes it just doesn't work out and you have to move on. He's gonna succeed elsewhere. I still would have preferred we invested that money in the midfielder instead of a striker. But you know what? Let's enjoy the benefits of having Sesko for now while we look forward to bringing in a midfielder. I'm also going to talk about Mason Mount. This season, we said if Mason Mount can stay injury-free, this is going to be a very big season for him. And he is proving us, Amorim made a big call today. And as your manager should, if things are not going right, you need to change something. You cannot keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. It just doesn't work like that. Life just doesn't work like that. So he made a big call today to drop Cunha and bring in Mason Mount. I think with Cunha being dropped, he's going to want to win his position. Like that's when competition is in the team, it encourages everyone to play. Everyone wants to give their all. He came in today, cross from Wemo, he brought the ball down, hit the ball, it's a goal. And you can see the difference crosses make, We talk about these crosses, we don't get enough. Our strikers don't get enough. We don't get enough crosses in the box. We need to start doing that often. Accurate crosses, especially from our wing backs. They need to start doing it. Ahmad, I know you like to cut in and shoot, but you also need to start crossing. We need those crosses. You're doing well. Like I say it all the time. Like he's the best right wing back we have. Forget about the Mazwari. Forget about the Dalot thing. Dalot, I don't even want to see him on the page, but he made another mistake today. But good game to them. They came out with a clean sheet. That's what matters for now. But we need crosses. We need those crosses. Mbeumo first time cross. Well, not first time cross, but he put an accurate cross in. Mount brings the ball down, strikes it, goal. We lead 1-0. Mentality. The mentality has been killing us for a while. The mentality is another thing that has been killing us for a while. The players' mentality is so fragile. When we go down by a goal, it's like everything crumbles. I was listening to another stat. Sorry, I was reading another stat, and it said that we haven't, under Ruben Amorim, we haven't come back from a goal down to win a game. And you hear stats like that, and it's like, last time it was we haven't won back-to-back games, which we still haven't won. We haven't come back from a goal down to win a game. When we concede, that's it. We're done. You just need to score the first goal. Things like that needs to change. The mentality today was different. And I think we see that at home. But then when we go away, when we don't have the crowd, it becomes something else. It is the same football you're playing. It is the same principles, the same basics. You just need to take, I get it, you don't have the fans, you don't have the noise, but just take that mentality of playing at Old Trafford to an away ground. That needs to change. That needs to change. And it's going to change with time because it also changes with personality. Not everybody has that mentality. When we change some of the players, we bring in new players, the open heart surgery that what's his name? Rangnick. The open heart surgery he talked about, once we get that done and we bring in complete new players with that mentality, things are gonna change. Things are gonna change. I've talked about the first time crosses. We struggle with that. We still struggle with that a lot. There were a lot of times when players were running into the box, and instead of just putting the ball into the box, we take it back, we recycle the ball. Sometimes we lose the ball and we don't, put the cross in. It could lead to a corner. It could lead to an own goal. It could lead to a rebound. Just put the ball in the fucking box. That's all we ask. Put it in the box. But another thing I'm going to talk about is our set pieces. We've improved when it comes to set pieces. We've been scoring a lot of goals. A lot of our goals this season have been from set pieces. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but a lot of our goals this season have been coming from set pieces. It is good, but we need to improve on defending set pieces now because we are still vulnerable when it comes to defending set pieces. You know, Sesko's goals today was a set piece. The throw-in is a set piece. That's what is basically becoming a Premier League right now. If you consider throw-in, towards the edge of the box, it's gonna be a long throw into the box. That's an advantage. A set piece, you take the ball from the edge of the box all the way into the box. Anything happens, and that's why we talk about putting the ball in the fucking box. Just put it. Anything can happen. Defenders don't like when the ball is coming towards them in that manner. They panic. Strikers love it. Defenders don't. Put the ball in the box. But our striker is up and running, you know. 2 goals in the last 2 games. Long may it continue. I'm just going to say Gyökeres has 3 goals. And Sesko has 2. But Sesko was the one who was the bad striker. Arsenal fans, if any of you are watching. But yeah, on to the next game. Well, on to the international break, and then we come back for the next game. Hopefully when we come back, this is a tough ask. So we're hoping we can win 2 games in a row, but it's hard to see that happening, especially depending on how the results go today between Arsenal and Chelsea, you know. Not Arsenal, sorry, Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool might have so much pressure that, you know, we go to Anfield. Next game, can we win? Can we win? What I'm going to do is I'm going to watch how Liverpool plays in this game. Let's go into the international break, and then we're going to discuss about the game when football restarts. But it's going to be a tough game. It is going to be a tough game. And we're only 6 points from the top. You know, despite all the noise, everything, we're only 6 points from the top. We've also played Sunderland. Sunderland is going to be another team that gives a lot of trouble this season. We've played Sunderland now. We've played Sunderland. We've played Man City. We've played Arsenal. We've played Chelsea. On to Liverpool next. Let's get through Liverpool. And if we can get a draw, then now we start talking. The Ruben Amorim out people. I've told you guys, let's make it to the festive period in a decent position with him not being sacked. Hopefully, Ineos can go out there and get this guy as midfielder. You see what the difference between having Casemiro on the field versus having Ugarte on the field. It makes so much difference, despite him not having the legs. So January, go out there, hopefully get someone else who can come in and do the job. Now we have Casemiro, we have someone else. And then we can start our season. But if this is your first time on Red Side Rants, please remember to subscribe. Good game today, and see you guys in our next video.